Well, Trent Shelton is a one-of-a-kind motivational speaker and author. He's touched millions of people online with inspiration and hope. He has over 12 million followers on Facebook alone with messages of self-worth, self-love, and recognizing your greatness. One of his videos has been viewed over 100 million times. He's been in this for a little while now, and I'm so happy to know him. Trent Shelton, thank you for being with us this morning. And you're joining us from Fort Worth, Texas, right?
That's right, Adrian. Thanks for having me. It's such an honor to be here.
Oh, my gosh. I'm excited to share some hope with some people right now. Why do you think that your message has resonated so much for so long with people?
I believe just the transparency and the realness of it. You know, we all beneath the surface have insecurities. We all have imperfections. And we live in a time more than ever, especially with these last few years, where we have to really face our reality. And I think people just need that real encouragement to let them know that they're not alone. And there is a way, out of depression, out of, hard times, and they can still be the greatest versions of themselves.
Now, one of the hard things that you and I have talked about, it's grieving. And a lot of people can relate to that, especially over the events of the past year and a half. You actually went through your own personal battle this year. Was your mom sick for a very long time?
Yeah, my mom was battling cancer for the last 4 or 5 years. Went through that battle of being healed and it found another place in the body. And it's been really tough. This year has definitely been the hardest year of my life with my mother transition and also my grandmother.
Your grandmother also passing away. And again, I know I send my condolences to you once again, but so many people either lost a loved one or maybe they lost a sense of a world they used to know. The world has changed so drastically over the past 18 months. I think some people are just grieving reality being so different. What do you say to those who need to stay strong in light of the fact that life may not look the way they remember it?
Yeah, grief or hard times. There's a quote that I read. It's like an ocean, right? It comes in waves. Sometimes it's calming and sometimes it's rough. But at the end of the day, you got to find the strength. You got to find the perseverance. You got to find the endurance to keep going. That's the only option. And for me, it's really understanding my why, my reason. It's understanding why I started doing what I'm doing, understanding my responsibility. So I think when you can dive into your soul and realize that there's more to your life than the pain that you're currently going through. Your final destination is not your current situation. It gives you a little bit of hope and faith that things will change.
Something else that I know about you, in fact, I actually had somebody message me when I told them what we were going to be talking about, and they said, oh my gosh, I'm so looking forward to what Trent has to say, because I lost my mom just a couple of months ago. And so many of the people that follow you on social media, millions of people watching your videos every day just as a part of their routine, can relate to what you're saying. Do you have a message to them about how to keep going when those waves of emotions hit them? What can they do to stay strong and to not quit and not to live in regret?
Absolutely. So a few things, one, when these waves come, because they will come, these are just a few things that I always check in with myself. Number one is perspective. Your perspective can either be your power or your prison. And I know it's easier said than done when you're going through the hardest time of your life. But for me, it's understanding, man, I had 36 years with my mom. Some people didn't have any years. Some people had 2 or 3. Some people had 30. I have 36 years with my mom, so that puts my life in a power perspective. The second thing I want to tell you to do is find community. Get around people that have been through what you've been through. You don't have to suffer in silence. That's the thing. When depression hits, we feel like, or grief, we feel like we have to do this alone. Get around somebody. Get a community of people that can help you. Reach out to somebody who maybe have been through what you are going through. The third thing I would say is environment, and this is big for me. I'm a big believer in nature heals, and so I have my active grief environments where I go and I grieve in nature. I cry, I pray, I scream, I laugh, I have memories. But I think having an environment where you can go and just heal and be free and protect your peace is very crucial to your healing. So those 3 things are my go-tos when I'm going through hard times.
Trent Shelton, I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend and being on this show with me today. And thank you to everybody who's a part of this. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.